Welcome to Dodger Fan Weekly, Week 8. I'm Adele.
And I'm Annadelle.
And we love the Dodgers. Welcome to Dodger Fan Weekly, 2014. So we're going to bring up the Time Warner Guggenheim issue because it hasn't been settled yet, and we have a guest on our show today.
That's
we're
right.
So excited.
He's a columnist for the Times, but he's advocating for the 70% of the Dodgers fans who were blacked out when the Guggenheim partners, who own the Dodgers, signed the Time Warner cable deal.
Well, welcome to Dodger Fan Weekly, Chris.
Thanks for having me here. This is great to be here. I've watched you guys for a
have
while now, and so it's great to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, yeah, we're glad to have you because we, too, want to get the fans back watching. And I know that you're helping to try and focus the fans on some kind of issue.
Well, I think there's just a general frustration that in these big TV deals, and nobody's looking out for the fans. And
right.
and you know, and we pay for it all. It all comes from us.
See,
we're sort of the
thing.
shareholders.
We feel snubbed.
Yeah, we're sort of the shareholders.
Abused. It's like a bad relationship.
It's a bad relationship. It's an abusive relationship.
It is.
But I think it's you know, this is a civic treasure. This is something that we love in our hearts. It's still something's wrong. Something's wrong in Dodger, you know, in the Chavez Ravine, and we're trying to do something about it.
Someone has to be accountable.
Right.
And so the real accountability goes to Guggenheim,
well,
Mark Walter and
absolutely.
Magic and Caston, because they made this deal knowing that 70% of the people couldn't watch it, assuming that 70% would just buy into it.
And Time Warner Cable was wondering, well, who are they blaming? Who are they blaming? Now it's kind of turned toward the Dodgers.
And that's the owners when you say
That's
the Dodgers.
the owners, Guggenheim,
right.
the Guggenheim Group. And as one fan put it, it's like they jumped out of the plane without checking their chute, you know. They
perfect.
just went right after the money. And I think there's the feeling that we don't know as fans what's going on. They've been mum on the whole thing. Magic, who's got a lot of things going on in his life right now, but even before the whole Clippers thing was mum on this whole thing. We just like we would love a weekly progress report. We'd love to know what the process is, a little transparency to the thing.
Well, the bottom line is that fans don't know how to react.
Right.
Should they boycott going to the games?
Right.
My experience is they kind of have started doing that. But that then hurts the players. And we want to see the players.
Right, fans want to root for the team.
Right. So who to boycott, how to protest.
Yeah, how do the fans speak, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Boycotting, yes, who would you boycott?
And we've talked about sponsors. We've talked about Farmer John and Honda and some of their great sponsors and stuff like that. And I feel like you're sort of hurting the team. Those people have been supportive. It's not their fault.
Right.
They're already hurting because of the lost, advertising.
But there's a new sponsor that we see called Security Benefits.
Security Benefits is painted all over the stadium. That's a wing of Guggenheim that does some investment stuff. So we will put
it's owned
that
by Guggenheim.
Right. So it's a real way of getting Guggenheim's attention.
Yeah,
because it's
absolutely.
a Guggenheim-owned company.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's something that fans can do to be heard?
Well, there's a petition going around, fansrising.com. And it's a great way for fans to sort of be heard, and it gives us that focal point. You just sign the petition. There's you don't have to donate anything like that. It's just sort of being involved and voice. I think we have 2,200 signatures at this point that we're
right, because the focus has been really difficult to figure out.
Also, before I forget, fan rallies.
Fan rallies.
We're having rallies.
And we're we're just gonna raise a little noise that we're frustrated and we want our Dodgers on TV. I mean, this is the best paid team in baseball. They're also the most invisible team in baseball. So June 1st, when you feel like there's nothing you can do, well, there is. On June 1st, at the Shortstop Bar on Sunset, we're gonna rally and make a lot of noise. It's kind of a pep rally for the fans.
But that's just the starting point, isn't it?
Well, we might do a little march. We're not sure where yet.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to start at the Shortstop, which is 1455 Sunset, right at that Elysian Park entrance there.
Okay.
And so, come on out there 3 o'clock on June 1st. Come on out there and make some noise, make yourself
heard. Bring
some
heard,
signs.
people.
You know, what was that sign that we had in our first rally? No Vin, it's a sin.
Chris, thank you so much for coming on to our Dodger Fan Weekly show.
Do I have to leave now? Oh, okay. All right, I get them.
No, we'll go to the shortstop.
Oh, okay. There's an idea.